An object is transparent if visible light is completely transmitted through it. Remember that visible light is the small part of the electromagnetic spectrum that can be seen by our eyes. We can then see objects because of the light reflecting off them. An object will then be transparent if light fully transmits through it and doesn't reflect or be absorbed. Let's look at two examples of transparent objects. First, we have a glass window. We often use these in buildings as the transparent properties of the glass mean that light can enter a room from outside. This saves us having to use light bulbs and other methods to illuminate a room. Also, as the light that is reflected off objects outside can pass through the window, we can then see these objects. This helps us to look outside a building without letting the heat out. Another common transparent material is water. Here we have a glass of water with a coin dropped inside. As light is able to pass into the water, reflect off the coin and pass back out of the water, we're able to see the coin even though it's submerged in the liquid. Now, you don't need to understand why an object is or isn't transparent, but you should be able to explain how light behaves at a transparent material for your exam. But will we always be able to see through objects that light passes through? Well, an object is translucent if visible light transmits through it, but we cannot see clearly through it. For example, here's some frosted glass. Light rays can pass through the glass, but will refract multiple times in it so they don't converge to form a clear image. So this means that the glass will let light enter a room, letting it be illuminated, but people can't see clearly what's on the other side. It's just blurry shapes or sometimes even shadows. Now, this is useful for when we want the window to give us illumination, but we don't want people to see through it. But what happens if light doesn't pass through an object at all? Well, an object is opaque if visible light cannot pass through it. This is because all the visible light is being reflected or absorbed. Let's look at two examples of opaque objects. First, we have a brick wall, which can form the exterior of a house. The bricks are opaque, meaning we can't see through them. They will absorb most of the visible light directed at it, but some is instead reflected so that we can see the wall. Importantly, the bricks stop us from seeing inside the house or light getting inside. We would need a transparent material for that. This mug is also an opaque object. Light can't pass through it. This means that we can't see what's inside the mug. Now, this is different to a glass of water, where light can pass through both the glass and the water to show us what's inside. For your exam, you should be able to recall the definitions of transparent, translucent, and opaque, and identify which of these terms apply to a given object.
Thanks for watching. If you want to take your GCSE revision to the next level, head over to launchpadlearning.com and check out our smart learning platform that's been designed to get you top results in your exams. We cover your whole specification and make revision fun with interactive quizzes, easy to follow videos, and more. You'll be kept motivated by your own AI tutor who's here to support you every step of the way. To check it out for yourself, click here. Or click here to keep watching a selection of the videos from our full GCSE Physics course. See you there!